But you have to go through that pruning season and to cut those things away, to drop those things that you're trying to take with you, because everything can't go with you. The level that he is preparing you for, it's not for everybody. I want you to think about, and I wrote this down, I want you to think about the scripture in 1 Peter 2 and 9. God tells us that you are chosen people. You are of a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. We are not our own. We are his. We are not our own. We are God's special possession, whom he loves and whom he adores. We are precious to him. We are honored by him. We are beloved by him. We are his precious, his special possession. And then it goes on to say that God himself called us from the darkness into a wonderful light. So that separation period, while your phone is not ringing, while people are not calling you, while nobody is reaching out and checking on you, it's for a reason, because this is your separation season. And understand that God is doing a great work inside of you that everybody is not meant for. And no, it does not mean that you are better than other people. However, you are different, because he has a special calling on your life. There is a purpose for your life. He is calling you to do great things. That's why he put so much inside of you. And so it's hard, because you are that loyal person, that ride or die. You want to save everybody. And he like, no, you let me take care of that. You let them go and you go do what I told you to. And it's hard. It's hard letting go. It's hard to leave that familiar life. And let's be honest, that's easy. It's familiar to us. It's very comfortable to us. It's an easy way of life. The people that we're around, the places where we go to, we're familiar with it. It's comfortable. It's easy. But then what starts happening when all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, they ain't called me in a while. I wonder ain't nobody checked on me. You start looking around like, did I do something? Did I say something wrong? And so then there your mind go. You worried about other people instead of worrying about what's happening. Because during that time right there, while you're waiting, we ask ourselves, what is it that I'm supposed to learn during this season? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing right now in this season? And so we wait. And that is the hard part. The waiting is the hard part. But just know that on the other side of that waiting, when he says that it's time, he's taking you to a place that you've never seen before. A life you never could have imagined, far better than anything you ever could have imagined for yourself. That's where he is taking you to. That's what he has in store for you. And all these things right now that you're experiencing, all of these things right now, the hardship, the loneliness, the separation, all of this that you're experiencing right now, it's preparation for the next level. It's preparation for the next level. We're not better than than other people. We're just different. And he's called us to a different life, to a different way of life. He's called us to do higher things. He's called us to do greater things. But in the meantime, we just got to get through that waiting period. So what does that look like when you're in the middle of that waiting period? What does that look like for us? Y'all, we have to stay connected. That's why every day you have to be in the Word. You have to study his Word. You have to know who you are. Remember, his word tells us that we are of a royal priesthood. His word tells us that we are a holy nation, chosen people. Like, you have to know that you are a special possession, God's special possession. You have to know that, because while you're waiting, it's going to get hard. While you're waiting, it's going to get tough. While you're waiting, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But just know, on the other side, there is a life that you never could have imagined. You just have to get through the waiting season. But in the waiting season, there is that separation, and he is separating you for a reason. He's taking you to a higher level. All you have to do is just say, okay, yes, I'm ready. It is hard. It is hard. You're leaving your familiar life. You're leaving the old way, your old way of thinking, the old people you used to hang around, the old places where you used to go to. You're leaving all of those things behind. I remember years ago, I saw it was like a picture, and maybe y'all have seen it before too, but it's like a picture of a little girl holding a teddy bear, right? And there's this image of God, and God is trying to take the little teddy bear out of her hand. But then behind his back is this big, huge teddy bear that she can't even see. It's behind her. It's behind his back. He's trying to take you from the little places. He's trying to take you from the little places, because he has greater places behind him that he's ready to give to you. He wants absolutely nothing but the best for you, because he loves you. His word tells us that we are his precious, that he honors us, and that he loves us. You just have to know and believe that in your heart. You know what? Maybe this waiting period ain't so bad after all. Because behind his back is that big giant teddy bear, is that big giant life of abundance and overflow that he has waiting for you. It's just a matter of believing that it's yours. You just have to believe. So I hope that encourages you this evening. I am on fire, even just sharing this with you. I am on fire because I'm thinking about it. I know that I want that big teddy bear because I want that life of abundance that he has for me. And I know you want the same thing. I know you want it. We just got to get through this waiting period. But right now, just know that in this season right now, this separation season is for a reason. Because he has life more abundantly than you could have ever imagined waiting for you, that's in store for you. All right? So I hope that blesses you. I just wanted to pop in here this Friday evening and share that with you. I do hope that blesses you. Hey, be sure, I want you to subscribe to the channel. I want you to like this. And more importantly, I want you to share the word, because someone needs to hear this encouraging word. Somebody right now is like, woo, it's hard. In this waiting period right now that they're in, they're struggling. They're having a hard time. And maybe they didn't have a chance to pop on here this evening. So I want you to share the word with them, to let them know that it's only for a little while. It is only for a little while.